all of you,
separate lodgings.
an identical letter, the same paper, the same seal, with a rat with a knife through it. You all found these letters for the same reason. You see, once you owed Janos Mir a favor, or you made him a promise, or in your folly, you gave him some kind of leverage, and now it is time to pay the piper and give back to the court. And oh fuck, I didn't think of a voice. Is it this guy?
Welcome to hell.
It is this guy. It's this guy. It's this guy.
We can suggest voices.
No, please don't. Please don't.
I heard Dave does a really funny Chinese accent.
I've heard that also. It's really good.
You guys,
It's like classically funny.
But it's also like it's weird because it manages to not be racist the way that he does it.
Really?
It's like very province specific.
It's tasteful.
It's tasteful.
Tasteful Chinese accent.
Hateful? I'm hearing hateful. I'm hearing
No.
Took you long enough.
Okay.
Is that the voice
God's
again?
above us is what I've got to work
That
with.
is so offensive.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I'm going to take a moment to address
Guys,
something that happened.
Get in front of this.
around tonight.
Is this what I've got to work with then?
Oh my God, he's still doing it.
I've got a roll call here. Charlie Goodboy.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Beggar's Court. I understand you know what you did.
Yep. Definitely. I do. Yes.
And you're going to pay that due off now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Sign here.
Okay. He just puts his paw on that.
Tomathan Trotwood.
Yes, hi.
Hey,
Yeah.
what was the reason that you were prepared to help us?
Oh, me and Janos go back for a long time at university. I borrowed 1,000 gold pieces from him to pay rent back in uni days, and I'm talking.
That would be worth quite a lot now.
Well, adjusted for inflation, yes. This was 50 odd years ago. And so it's a funny story because he had a job working at... You know where the Horn Vic... You know that used to be a shop that would sell plates. Beautiful plates. Wonderful. What do you do? Just the next.
The uncomfortable thing is, by Ben doing a caricature of a boomer character, it does mean that every week all of us have to spend 2 hours with
Nathan Skullbread.
The name's Deathlich. This
Right.
is the voice I've decided to do.
Bring me Falcone.
Is that a fun voice?
Right, but it says here Nathan Skullbread.
No, my name is Deathlich. I was... The Nathan you speak of is dead.
Wait, he's dead? He's not here?
Only Deathlich remains.
Oh, no!
I'm so sorry for your loss.
No, it's a metaphor. He died metaphorically, and
I'm so sorry for your metaphor.
yeah, thank you.
Deathlich.
I was Nathan Skullbread, but now I'm only Deathlich.
This is a character that is able to take control of the cinematic conventions of the world. I feel like the world gets sepia and then there's a slow tracking shot every time he talks.
It goes to
where'd the colour go?
widescreen.
Oh, no, I'm all brown and grainy.
The bars come down, goes to 2 or 3, 5.
Are we in letterbox? What's happened here? A father figure, you know?
Who said that?
The tenants I
How do
have
your
in one of my slums.
What about your children? Do they give you as a father
Do you
figure?
call them your slums?
Well, I don't like to, but that is probably the dictionary definition of the sort of houses that I own. You know?
It's basically a legal definition.
Legal
It's a square meterage.
Yeah, it's an acronym for subleased
Livable.
Subleased, unlivable.
Units.
Subleased, unlivable.
Micro shanty.
Micro shanty. Sublivable.
No, it's sublease unlivable.
Sublease unlivable micro shanty. So the word slum gets thrown around a lot, but it is actually just a relatively harmless acronym.
We got.
Fine. I'll make it in.
My point is that the building Mir says has lived here long enough, unknown, unused for long enough. Now he suggests it might be a good idea that it be used and put to civic service. So, in exchange for the amelioration of the debts, duties and obligations owed by the three of you, if you could make your way into the building, clear the debris, and then perhaps we might set up shop there as a sort of problem-solving agency.
Oh, we're
for the
doing a working bee. We're cleaning up a house.
for the people of the biggest court. Would that be amenable to you?
Oh my goodness.
I don't have any physical skills.
Well, you can hold a mop.
So what kind of a lock is on that thing?
It's a door lock. It's a lock built into the wood.
Oh.
I'm just gonna like.
So not a padlock that you could whack.
No.
I'm gonna quarterstaff.
Go for it.
You're gonna gank it?
That's a 3.
Tres.
Sorry, guys. I fucked it.
The tail is wagging just as happily
Fucked it so bad.
as if it succeeded.
Use that big sword, maybe.
Can someone please tell him he was a good boy?
In we go. After you.
Huzzah for us.
This is our house now.
Oh, gosh. There's a
wow.
lot to do.
Business partners, co-owners, co-tenants. This is going to be fun, guys.
Treasurer?
Good boy.
Okay, so we've got a good boy. All in favour of making Charlie Good Boy the resident good boy? Aye. All in favour of treasurer to Deathledge?
Thank you.
All in favour of body corporate head to Tom to me?
So you're going to run the...
Just run the sort of the day-to-days and the utilities, things like that.
You going to be our super? Is that... You going to be our super?
Yeah, I mean, look, I've got a bit of experience with this.
You're going to be a super. Let's go.
I will be a super. That's very funny. I will be
I-
a super.
My only worry, good boy, is that he has not 4 minutes ago told us that he is a slumlord.
Well, again, that's an acronym.
Who goes there?
And Charlie runs straight over to the voice.
You run into the room and you can see that there is again more of this debris, and it's pinned a incredibly emaciated looking dwarf who is sitting in front of what looks like a small culture farm of funguses. It's a nudist.
Why am I trapped under this, Dave?
So the house is still settling,
Oh.
and about 6 months ago it settled again, and a whole bunch of debris has trapped you into this room.
Oh no.
Deathledge, give us a bloody
I
hand.
don't trust him. Who is he?
Oh, okay. Well,
My name is Rockford Balboa.
Sorry, are you going to be doing this voice?
Yes, this is
for
the
the
voice
rest of
that
the year?
I'm doing. Yeah, well, you don't like my voice? I didn't criticize your voice.
You were quite supportive.
I applauded
Dave,
you.
we're all learning our voices.
Yeah, you're right. We're all leaning in. We're all leaning into our voice.
What if the character's voice was like, hey,
It would make.
hey, you found me here under these books.
Like it.
I'm a Durga, right? Like
Sorry, what?
a Durga, like a dwarf from the Underdark.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
I can get into the backstory of my people later, but basically, I'm a cheese guy.
Could you sort of do a thing where when you get mad, you hulk out, and that's when the other voice comes out?
I was thinking of the exact same internal
That's a
logic. I was, as you know, establishing a cheese cave in the basement of this locale.
A cheesecake?
What's your brand of cheese that you make?
Comte. Now, while it is nice to see you all here, and I thank you for freeing me, I will remind you are on my property. I have been squatting here for several years.
Gosh, yeah, that's a really good point, and I just want to address it up front.
Yeah.
The squatters' rights in Waterdeep aren't necessarily generous to the squattee.
This is
Or
not
the squatter.
adventurous. This is not we're meant to be playing Dungeons and Dragons.
said it!
No, but I mean, like, none of you have made. You've been doing this. I'm sorry, and I understand I am breaking the scene right now. But this is 6 years
Breaking the scene
in,
and making a
I have
scene.
asked you to make me Dungeons and Dragons characters. And I hate to say this, but I think Hing is the only one that's made an actual Dungeons and Dragons character.
I've got a fucking thing.
And they are bursting in.
Oh, I did fail to mention that while I was trapped under this bookshelf, I did some reading about the original.
She's saying this very quickly.
The original owner of the house, Telemann Lime, and it seems that the place is enchanted in some way. And I forgot to mention some of the funguses I have been growing have come alive and may try to kill you.
With Sacred Flame, though.
It's through, which is double damage because it's fire damage.
Radiant damage? Is that fire damage?
Oh, it's not. It's radiant damages and fucking fire damage.
They're different
Thank you.
kinds.
Thank you,
Why
Michael
did you
Hing.
do this?
Do
It's
you know
called
what?
Sacred Flame. Why would it be?
For being an honest boy,
You
you
snitch.
get an
You're
inspiration token.
You piece of
New
shit.
rule. 2021, new rule. Anyone shows anyone cheating, they get an inspiration.
Hey! Why don't you suck on a fat dice?
You automatically
A fat dice in your...
Sorry, can you sing that song for? Can you sing that song
You have a
for
few
me
more.
one more time?
On a fat dice in your mouth.
Is now owned by you. And when I say owned, I mean not just in this moment, but also literally, legally, and fiduciarily. It is now your home. As such is the way that Janus Mir has said. And these 4 creatures, I assume that you're going to join them, or are you going to fuck off?
No, I will remain here in my weakened state. I must wait for my cheese to mature.
All right. And unfortunately, the house comes with a creepy old, possibly German guy.
Oh, no, that's very good for property prices.
That the Gribbits Detective Agency was open for business. Thank you.
Oh, chaos! Absolute chaos here in the
Dashi.
Yeah.
I shouldn't check in on the chat. I was just seeing but I just saw a comment. Ben just wears me down.